All right, what's good, family? Welcome back. Welcome back. Coach Noah here. Welcome to my channel. If you're watching on YouTube, please like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any more value. If you're watching on Facebook, please like and share this post or this live and leave a comment, some good energy, right, in the comments section. So first off, I want to start by saying I'm just thankful for every single thing that I have, everything I will have. I'm thankful for this platform, being able to share this opportunity with you guys. I'm grateful for my team members, anybody that has bought anything from me or has joined me in anything. I'm very grateful for you. Any leaders, anybody that has guided me or gave me any type of advice that has helped me. I'm just very thankful. Right, very thankful. So with that being said, let's get into it. Right, let's get into it, y'all. Signal Sniper software. So why not go into the next year investing in yourself to create an income stream? Why not go into this next year creating an income stream for yourself rather than going into it partying, spending money on alcohol, weed, going out to clubs, buying a new outfit, buying shoes, going to party with people who probably don't even care about you, right? So why not go into the new year a different way? And that's what I'm here to provide for you, right? An opportunity for you to invest in yourself so you can create a passive income stream for yourself and learn a skill that's going to pay you instead of take money away from you. All right, so let's go. Signal Sniper software. This is what I've been using that has just upgraded my trading game. Okay, so what I've been doing using this Signal Sniper software to make at least $200 per day day trading, even as a beginner. Okay, even if you don't have any experience trading, you have no idea what to do, or you've never traded before, it doesn't matter with this tool. Okay, this tool is going to be like a training wheels for you. Okay, and all you're going to need is about 1 to 2 hours, right? And you can use this 7 days a week. You're going to be able to use little to none of your capital to start. Signal Sniper is going to equal high probability setups, right? So that's the advantage with the Signal Sniper software. It's going to give you high probability setups, and we're going to use it to make $200 per day for $4,000 per month. All right, so why $200 per day? First off, this is a realistic goal. Right? I'm not promising you guys are going to make 20,000 in a day or anything crazy like that, right? This is realistic. People are doing this, complete newbies, right, who have no experience, jumping in and making $200, right? So it's a realistic goal. We're just trying to build a bunch of small wins to equal a big result. All right, that's all we're trying to do with this. A bunch of small wins, right? A bunch of consistent $200 days, $200, $200, and it's going to equal into a big result at the end of the month. All right, so also $200 is going to allow us, help us not over trade. Okay, so when we reach our goal of $200, then we're done trading for the day. Also, 200, starting at 200 for the goal is easy to scale from there, right? Once you're making 200, you can double that, get another account. Now you're making $400 per day. Double that. Now we're making $600, right? And we just keep on stacking like that, right? So, y'all, put a fire emoji in the comments if you're excited right now about this, right? If you're excited about just the opportunity to be able to make money all from your phone. You're not going to need to have to talk to anybody, right? You're not going to sell anything. All you're doing is pressing buttons from your phone. I don't know about y'all, but when somebody shared this with me, I was excited because I knew, man, I'm an introvert. I don't really like talking to people. I really don't like the whole social thing, having to sell people, right? Even though I am good at selling, but I don't like having to do that, right? So this is an opportunity for you to use a tool to where you don't have to, right? You don't have to talk to anybody. You jump on your laptop in the morning, use your Signal Sniper software, make a couple hundred, and then you're done for the day. You go about your day, right? So what are you going to need for this? You're going to need a laptop or PC, right? The only reason I say that is because I've only figured out a way to put the software on your account through a laptop or PC. Once I figure out how to do it on the phone, right, then you won't need a laptop PC. But right now, you're going to at least need a laptop PC so I can put it on. We can put it on there, install it, and then once it's installed, you can log into TradingView on your phone. All right. But right now, we've only figured out how to do it through laptop or PC starting out. You're going to need about 1 to 2 hours per day. If you're saying you're somebody, oh, I don't have the time for that, you got at least 1 hour to make some extra money on top of whatever you're doing, right? And the reason why I say that is because let's break it down. You're going to sleep for about 8 hours per day, right? Some people don't even sleep that much, but let's just say average person sleeps 8 hours per day, right? So that's 8 hours right there. Average person works about 8 hours per day at their job, right? So that's 16 hours out of your day, just working and sleeping. Then eating. So you're going to need, most people eat about 3 times per day, maybe 2, right? So let's say you're spending about altogether about an hour to 2 hours eating, right? Let's say 2 hours. So now you're at 18 hours. Then after you get off work, you're going to want to chill, right? Watch some TV, kick it with your fam. So that's another, let's say 2 hours. All right. Some of y'all aren't even spending that time with your family. So just looking at your phone the whole time, looking at each other, right? So let's say 2 hours watching TV. So that's 20 hours. So now you got 4 hours left, right? You got 4 hours left to put towards something that will help you increase, right? Will help you create an income stream or learn a skill or become better, whatever, right? So what are you doing with that extra 4 hours? All you need, we need one of those to put towards using a signal sniper so you can make us some extra money. You still got 3 hours left, right? So you got the time. Also, you're going to need the signal sniper software to put onto your account. We're going to, I'm going to walk you through how to get a prop firm account, right? And we're going to get a $50,000 account to start off with. And I'm going to teach you about risk management. All right. So these are the requirements to get started. All right. So what's the power of the signal sniper? All right. For one, you're going to get 3 strategies in one. Okay. You're going to get the wave catcher strategy, which is led by a separate coach, Fibonacci strategy, which is led by a different coach as well, and then the gold strategy, which is led by me, Coach Noah. And you all you have to do is once you join, you can find the strategy that fits you. Okay. And they'll all be explained in my course, right? I have a step-by-step course that explains all of these strategies. So yeah, you just get in, use whatever strategy works for you. If you want to use all 3, you can. But yeah, I suggest you just find one that works for you and then use that, be consistent with that, be disciplined, and use that one day in and day out. All right. So prop firm, right? Some of y'all probably have no clue what a prop firm account is. All the prop firm account is a company allowing you to use a large amount of capital, right? By you just putting up a small amount of your capital, right? So we're going to get a $50,000 account. You're only going to have to spend $100 to get that account. Once you have that prop firm account, now we have to pass the first phase, right? This is just a test to prove that you're a good trader. So the target for the $50,000 account is $3,000 in profit, right? So we use the Signal Sniper software to get it up to $3,000. Now you've passed the evaluation phase. Now you have a live $50,000 account. Now, on top of that 50,000, the profit that you make, you're going to split that with the company 90%. All right, 90-10. They're going to keep 10%. We keep 90. All right, so if you make $1,000 profit on top of that $50,000 account, then we keep 900. The company keeps $100. Okay, so you're not going to have to take a major personal loss, right? You're not going to put $50,000 of your own money up front. You just get the prop firm account. We can leverage off that. As long as we meet the targets and follow the rules, then we can keep that account and continue to scale. All right. So yeah, big advantage right here, being able to use a higher capital account, right? A larger capital account to be able to leverage off of that. That's huge, right? Instead of using your own money. So how are we going to make $200 per day, right? How are we going to do that? Like I said, we're going to get the $50,000 account, which is $100, right? We're going to risk 5% per trade. So each trade is going to give us about maybe 100, right? $50 to $100. We're going to take about 1 to 2 trades. It's going to equal out to about $200 to $250. Okay. So we're just looking for a couple clean setups, get in the market, get our money, and then we get out. And then we move on to the next day. All right, so risk management. So this is going to be a little training. This part's a little bit boring, so y'all just stick in there with me. All right, if you're ready to go ahead and get it right, you're ready. You're ready to stop watching me and ready to hurry up and take action. The description, right? The link in the description, you can click that and get the Signal Sniper and go ahead and start getting set up. Right. But yeah, you definitely want to watch this part, okay? Because this training on risk management that I'm about to do, this is how you're going to keep your account and continue to scale through risk management. All right. So first thing that we're trying to do is we're only going for A+ setups. A+ setups. What does that mean? This means a setup to where we see all of our confirmations, we get the signal. That's it. When we see everything that we need to see and we get our confirmations, right? That's the only time that we take a trade. All right. And on these trades, we want to make sure that we're not over leveraging on our account, right? So what does over leveraging mean? This means if we have a $50,000 account, right? Over leveraging would be, right? The limit to on a $50,000 account is 6 contracts, right? For you to take 6 contracts at a time. Over leveraging would be taking 4 contract trade with 1 trade, right? That's over leveraging. That's how you blow your account. Or let's say you're not trading futures. Let's say you're trading Forex, right? Over leveraging in Forex, like let's say you have a small account, like $100 account, and you're taking 0.1 lot size trades. That's over leveraging. Right. So that's what you don't want to do. That's how you continue to blow your account or end up in drawdown that you don't want to be in. All right. Hey, Miss Sherry, how you doing? Hope you're feeling good. Yeah. I saw that. All right, it's all good. Yeah, I know you're not mad. All right, yeah. And then Miss Sherry, if you need help getting set up, just DM me after this presentation. Right. Yeah. So A+ setups, follow our confirmations. That's the only time we're taking trades. And we want to make sure that we stop after we reach our goal, right? This is how people continue to blow their account and lose accounts, because when they reach their goal, now the greedy monster kicks in and they want to keep trading and keep trading and keep making more money. And yes, sometimes it may continue to keep going your way, right? I've seen people put in a little bit of money and over leverage their account, take big lot sizes, and it go their way, right? Every trade just seems to go their way. Next thing you know it, they're at $10,000 and starting from a $100 account. But it doesn't happen for everybody like that. Want to continue to grow and scale, right? You want to make sure that you're stopping after you reach your goal. Don't let that greed sit in. Or if you lose trades, right? If we do take a losing day, because every day is not going to be a winning day, right? We will take a loss, but we don't revenge trade. Okay, if we do take a loss for the day, then we're not revenge trading, trying to get our money back from the market. That's how you continue to blow accounts. Okay, this last one, every trade we must use a stop loss. All right, so let me show you guys an example of this. All right, because this is so key, y'all. This is so very important. This is how I'm going to keep helping you guys make money and continue to scale, right? And increase, is if you can get this down pat. All right. It's the worst thing when people come into this game and they invest their money and then they keep blowing accounts, right, of their hard-earned money. So I don't want that to happen for you. I don't want that to be the story. If you can listen to this, what I'm telling you, and apply this, all right, really listen to me and get out of that desperate mode of just trying to get rich quick, then you will have a way better trading journey than what I'm having, right? And you'll get way faster results, end up somewhere where just crazy, right? You can't even imagine, if you can listen to this, right, and apply it. So every trade we must use a stop loss. Okay, so like let's say we were to get in for a buy right here. Let me take the Signal Sniper off. Okay, let's say we were to get in for a buy right here, and then price starts to go down. Okay, and our stop loss is set right here. So let's say it gets to our stop loss, it's going to stop us out, close the trade, and then that's all that we lose for that trade, right? So you always want to set your stop loss. You always want to make sure your stop loss is set at an amount that you can afford to lose, right? So for me, on the $50,000 account, I always set my stop loss at like between $50 and $100 loss. Okay. I know I can take that loss and I'm not going to lose the account if I take a $50 to $100 loss on a trade. And I make sure I keep that stop loss on every single trade. Okay. So that's what I mean. So that's just an example. And obviously we'll trade together. You'll start to get the hang of your stop loss and where to set it at and when to move it, right? As we start to trade together. Right. So yeah, every trade we must use a stop loss. All right. So what's the daily routine going to look like, right? After you get this Signal Sniper software, what's your daily routine with me going to look like? Okay. So first off, we're going to trade together. My trading days are Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. I have 2 sessions per day, right? So we have a 9 a.m. or I'm sorry, 8 a.m. session, and then a 6 p.m. Eastern time session, right? The 6 p.m., the trade and chill, that's really just a session for us to go over our trades from the morning. But if we do see a setup, then we may take it. But the 8 a.m., 8 to 9 a.m. session, right? That's where we're going to catch setups. That's where we're going to make our money. All right. But before we jump on trading, we have a meditations and prayer session. I can't stress this enough. When I started to get closer to God, I started to get a relationship with Jesus Christ. I started to get in my word and meditate and pray. Before I started to trade, I started to notice a difference. All right. So I'm not here to force Jesus Christ down your throat. I'm not here to do any of that, right? Force religion on you guys, but I am here to direct you towards Jesus and suggest to you that when I started to do that, things started to change. I'm not saying it's going to make you rich overnight because you started praying and you started getting close with Jesus and creating a relationship, right? Actually, it's probably going to get more difficult. But I am saying that getting a relationship with Jesus, plugging it into the word, right? This does something to your mental before you trade. It gives you clarity, clears your mind, right? Puts you in alignment. And that's what we want to do. Right. So that's the very first thing we do. Then we jump on, we check the trend of the news. Okay. And we also want to check Forex Factory. So we check Forex Factory first. It looks like this here. Okay. Forex Factory looks like this here. Right. So we always want to check this, check out the major news events that are happening. It's broken down into 3 different categories. Yellow folder is low impact. Orange folders is mild, red folders is high impact. All right, so we always want to make sure we check. So we come over here to the day, the time, and then the currency pairs listed here. If we see an orange or red folder, it just means that there's about to be a lot of movement in the market, right? A lot of sharp movement. So we just want to make sure we prepare ourselves and embrace ourselves for that, right? It means using tight stop loss. We should be using stop loss every trade anyways, but use a tight stop loss. Make sure that we're taking those A+ setups and just being careful, right? Whenever we see orange or red folder news. Okay. So yeah, some people like to avoid the market when they see that, right? And some people take it as opportunity. Okay. It's just all up to you, right? It's all up to the person. If you want to play it safe and just stay out of the market when you see red or orange folder news, that's okay, right? But sometimes when people see red or orange folder news, they know, okay, this is going to be a big opportunity, right? Because there's going to be a lot of movement. So yeah, it's just up to you, up to the trader, right? But yeah, so we check the trend, we check the news, we do our analysis, and then we load the Signal Sniper onto the account. Okay, so the Signal Sniper looks like this here. Okay, after we do our analysis, then we come over here to indicators, go to Signal Sniper. All right, takes a little minute for it to load. Okay, so it's going to look like this here. Okay, so once it's loaded, this will be another layer of confirmation. Okay, so we do our analysis first, then we add the Signal Sniper. This will be a confirmation. This is our second confirmation. This I call it like a cheat sheet right here. Lets you know the trends, right? Whether it's bearish or bullish. And then the RSI down here is another layer of confirmation as well. Okay, so once all of our confirmations line up, we feel confident in our A plus setup, then we take the trade. Okay. All right. So we wait for the clean setup. If we win that trade, then we go into our second trade. We should be at like $100 or so, and then end on our second trade making at least 200 to 250. Okay. Then after that, we always want to log our results. Okay. This is how we're going to increase, is how you make progress, is by tracking your results as you go. So many traders make this mistake of just trading and trading and trading. They never look at their results. They never journal and ask themselves why they're getting into trades, or why they're losing trades, or why they're winning trades. Okay. This is really how you take it to another level. Once you start logging what you're doing every day and really tracking your results, making sure that you're getting better every day, then that's when you start making progress. Until then, you'll just be trading and trading and trading, not knowing where you're going, no direction, right? And it's just pointless, right? You're just going in circles. Right. So you want to get that structure, get that routine down, and stay disciplined to it. Right. So what's the income possibility with this? Right. So like I said, I'm not promising that you're going to get rich with this. Okay. I don't want to attract those type of people anyways. Right. People that just think that it's just going to be easy. There's going to be no process and they're going to get rich quick. Right. I don't want to partner with those type of mindset people. Those type of people just cause problems, ask for refunds and all type of stuff, right? Just cause that type of person. So if you're somebody that's like that, you're trying to get rich quick, this is not for you. Okay, this is something that you build the small wins and it equals into a bigger win, right? So we're making 200, 200, 200, 200 a day, and that's going to give us $1,000 per week, $4,000 a month, $50,000 a year. Now, obviously, we can scale, right? We can scale from here. If you add more accounts or get larger amounts of capital on your prop firm, then you can take bigger lot size trade. You can make more money in the day, right? So that's the point, right? Start off small, and then we continue to add accounts, and then we scale up until the point where we're making $1,000 per day. Okay, so we have a results group where we have people passing prop firms, getting daily, weekly payouts, and consistent wins. All right, so I want to show you guys inside of our Facebook group. All right. Where you at? Okay, so this is our Facebook group. Where you get added to after you join, right after you get the Signal Sniper. And yeah, this place where we update each other, uplift each other. Okay. Yeah, post our results. Okay, so shout out to Dave. He says haven't had a losing day since December 8th. All right, that's crazy. All right, $82 day, 945. $326 day, 633. Okay, so yeah, y'all. Now, some days we may have to take more than 1 to 2 trades, right? Some days, some setups may take more than that, especially if we're scalping for the day, right? We could end up taking 24, 30 trades, quick scalps, right? But it just depends. We're trying to go for less though, but sometimes you do have to take more than 2 trades. Okay, so yeah, shout out to everybody getting results in the group, everybody that is inside the community, right? We also have a Discord group that I'll add you to once you get in. Okay. So yeah, like I said, scaling plan. Okay, it's all about, we're starting small with the $50,000 account. We're going to be able to make 200 per day off that account, and then we can scale to $1,000 per day by adding 4 more accounts, right? So once we add 2 accounts, now we're at 400 per day. We had 3 accounts, we're at 600. 4 accounts, $800, and then once we get to 5 accounts, now we're making $1,000 per day. with those 5 prop firm accounts, right? And you're probably asking yourself, how am I going to take trades on all 5 accounts, right? So we have a copier to where you can put your accounts all in a one system, right? And when you take a trade on one account, it'll copy to all 5 accounts, right? Pretty cool. So then you're making passive money on all 5 accounts, right? So this is how you scale and start to make more money if you want to, right? Some people, they start off with 5 accounts. Okay, it's all up to you. Some people start off with their own money, right? Some people don't like using prop firm accounts. They just want to put up their own money, and that's cool too, right? But I would suggest that you practice on a demo before you do something like that, right? Like, let's say you have $20,000 just sitting around that you have to invest. I wouldn't just get the Signal Sniper software, put your $20,000 in a broker account and start to trade with the Signal Sniper software. Even though I am very confident in this software, right? I just wouldn't do that. That wouldn't be the smart thing. You want to get a demo account, set up the demo with whatever amount that you're going to be starting off with, and practice first, right? This is just like a sport, y'all. It's not something for play. This isn't some type of joke, right? People are making hundreds of thousands of dollars per day in this market, trillions, right? So this is serious. So you don't want to just come into this nonchalant or just like unstructured, right? Or unprepared. Get the demo account, practice, get your strategy down, then move over to your live account, right? So what are you going to get? You're going to get the Signal Sniper software for lifetime. You're going to get the 3 strategies inside my course. You're going to get the step-by-step course that's going to show you how to get access to the community, which will give you 24/7 support there. The prop firm blueprint, and well, Christmas is over, so price has gone back up, right? It's $150 to get access to the Signal Sniper. After January 1st, price will go up, right? So you want to make a move. You got about about 4 days. And the reason why the price is going up is because people are getting results, and this is very valuable. Right, this tool is very valuable. It can help you make thousands of dollars per day. So it's very underpriced right now. Very underpriced. Okay. So yeah, take advantage of that low price. If you're ready to go to thesignalsniper.com. Okay, it's going to look like this here. Thesignalsniper.com, right? So take this quiz. Make sure that you're 18 years or older. Doesn't matter if you live in the United States or not. And then once you press yes, right, it's going to take you here. Once you enter your email, okay, you're going to say, yes, I want the sniper now. It's going to take you to the presentation page. Okay, so you can watch that video. Scroll down. Once you do that, you'll be automatically redirected to the course, okay, the step-by-step course. From that point, you just follow the videos step-by-step on how to install, and then get access to the community. Once you do that, you can send me a message, let me know, all right, you're all set up and ready to go. And then, yeah, you're good, right? Get you inside the live trade room. You do get access to the live trade room for 30 days for free when you purchase the Signal Sniper software. All right, so after that 30 days, if you like your results, you like the community, then it's only $99 a month to stay in. All right, you don't have to stay in the community if you don't want to. You don't have to be in the live trade room and trade with us. You can just take the Signal Sniper software and use it yourself, right? But yeah, y'all, this is an amazing opportunity, bro. I'm so glad the person that showed me this. I'm very grateful for you, bro. And I just want to say thank you. Thank you to my group, my team, the people that I've already helped out, people that were making money with this. Yeah, I'm very grateful. All right, so if you have any questions, you guys can let me know. All right, yeah, appreciate you too, Sam. How you doing, Miss Ingram? Shout out to Miss Sherry. All right, yeah, you guys, if you're ready, comment the word sniper, or you can click the link in the description. All right, if you're watching on YouTube, click that thesignalsniper.com. Go there, get access to the Signal Sniper. We'll get you inside the live trade room. If you have any trouble getting set up, right, you can just message me and we can jump on a Zoom meeting and I can walk you through. All right, so y'all, Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Nothing you can do about it. And I'll see y'all on the next one. Let's go.